Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's a very special episode because we are doing a full yarn line review on Knit Picks Twill. I'm really excited to do this yarn review. It is something that I've worked up with the worsted weight, and I just received a fingering weight base because it is brand new, you guys. So I'm going to be showing you all of these thoroughly, what I think about them, what patterns I would recommend, all of the goodies. So first up, you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry, both as Julianne Knitter, and I will link everything I talk about down below this video. If you want to shop through my affiliate link with Knit Picks, that would be greatly appreciated. I'll link that below. That just means that every time you shop through my link, I earn a small commission. So Knit Picks sent these my way, and I first felt Twill, and my immediate reaction was, holy crap, it feels like hand-dyed yarn. Twill really surprised me on their yarns, and again, I don't find some of their yarns are getting as much of hype as they deserve, and Twill is definitely one of them. So they both have a worsted weight range and a fingering weight range. The fingering weight just released about 2 weeks ago in mid-October, and they've had their worsted weight range for a little bit. They've added new colors into their worsted weight as well, so some of these fingering weights, you can see them in the worsted. Twill is a 100% superwash merino wool, which again, so surprising for the price and the quality of this. It just reminds me of hand-dyed yarn. The twist on Twill is, again, amazing. That's the only word I can come up with. I'm really loving it. I would show you the project that I'm knitting up, but it is a super secret project that's going to be coming out in December, that you will see this worked up with Twill. I do recommend Twill for any, because of this high twist and it's so squishy, I would recommend it for any texture and cable and color work. I think it would look absolutely amazing with the stitch definition for that. So Twill worsted weight is retailed at $12.99 a skein for 100 grams, and it has 149 yards, which, you guys, is so much cheaper than hand-dyed yarn. Now, I'm never dissing hand-dyed yarn because I absolutely love hand-dyed yarn, but I can't always afford it. So I think that Twill is a great alternative for you if you are under a budget or looking for another different type of yarn comparing to hand-dyed yarn. I think Twill is an amazing substitute for that. So like I said, it is a 100% superwash merino wool, and it is just super gorgeous. The squishiness of this, I mean, you guys, it is so soft. I would just, with the Twill worsted, I would recommend any pattern, really. I would recommend sweaters and cardigans, hat, mittens, scarves, you name it. You want to do cables and color work, I would recommend it all. It really is kind of that all-purpose yarn where you can do multiple things. The only thing I will mention is I would be a little bit, how can I put it? I don't know if I would do socks with it, just because there is no nylon content. Now, these colors are so beautiful, but I do recommend more kind of like a stroll, static, those types of yarns for socks if you're looking for fingering weight sock, just because of that nylon content. Nylon is something that's going to be really helping your socks stay together and really have that durability. That's what that nylon does. So if you're picking something that only has merino wool, they may wear out quickly. I'm not saying that you can't knit socks with it, but just be careful when knitting these. Maybe not use them for boot socks, put them in your shoes every day. Maybe these will be, your more luxurious pair of socks where you wear from time to time, but are very careful with them. Some people only use, they don't care about the nylon content and will do it anyway, and I think, you know what, to each their own. So I just would recommend either, what you could do is you could use Twill for kind of the main color, and if you have any stroll, something with some nylon content, definitely use it where the heel and the heel flap is. Those are more the places, the heel flap and the toe are the places where normally your sock will wear out most quickly. So if you would like, you could even do that, is use some of the Twill and match it up with some stroll and kind of do like heels, toes, and cuffs out of them, and it would look like a full pairs of socks, and you can still use that Twill that you have on hand. The Twill Worsted Weight has 16 different colors. 2 of these are some of the brand new colorways. Actually, Overcast I think is the only newer one, but I didn't have Gold Rush. I just received these yesterday for some of the brand new ones, but I've worked up a pattern. We'll say that this Graphite Heather is totally in the pattern because you guys, you obviously know how much I love gray. The Graphite Heather, I'm so happy it is both in the fingering weight and worsted weight because you all know that I'm going to be getting some of this Graphite Heather in the fingering weight because it is gorgeous. You can really see all the details of those heathery flecks. Really, really love it. So for the Twill Worsted, I have Graphite Heather, Overcast, Gold Rush, and Fiddlehead. Really beautiful. You see how bouncy and you see the high twist from the video. It is so freaking beautiful. Like you see that stitch definition. Like it is just going to pop. Your project is going to pop with Twill because it is just so stinking beautiful. So that is the Twill Worsted Weight. Again, I'm working up a project with this and I will show it later on and you will see more in detail from that. So now we go to the fingering weight base. These are the only colors that I have because it literally just came out, like I said, about 2 weeks ago. So the worsted weight, they came out with these colors as well. So you can get these both in the fingering weight and worsted weight. This one is Voyage Heather. Again, with that nice high twist, you can really see the high twist, so you know it will have a great stitch definition. We'll show off the cables really nicely, any color work. It will be perfect for that project. So the Twill fingering weight comes in 10 different colors, and this one retails for $6.99 US. Very, very reasonably priced. So let's say we round that up to $7. That would be $14 for 100 grams. So the yardage is 183 yards per 50 grams, and it is just so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love this color. So this one is Voyage Heather. This one, I mean, you guys, I need sweater quantities out of these two. This one is Serpent Heather. It's kind of this mustardy. So to compare this one with the Gold Rush, because I sometimes I have trouble seeing them online. This one is way more like, I would say like pumpkin-y, and this one's more like a mustardy yellow. You really see that difference there. And the last one is Rose Water Heather, which is this beautiful pink. So these are 3 of the newer colorways. Like I said, this range of fingering weight just came out. And these, I know that for sure these 2 colorways are in worsted. I want to say that this one is as well, but I'm not 100%. So yeah, so for the fingering weight, I would recommend, again, any type of pattern, hats and mittens and sweaters and all of that. But like I said, for the socks, I would definitely be a little bit wary of no nylon. You can definitely match it up, or you can knit it. Just be more careful on the wear and tear of your socks. Oh, you guys, I can't stop looking at it and petting it. It's been arrived. I mean, come on. So you guys let me know down in the comments. Is there any questions that you have based on Twill? What do you think of this range of yarn from Knit Picks? Have you tried it? Have you knit any projects out of it? I would definitely want to know all of your questions. And if you had to choose which one was your favorite color out of the range, I would have to say for mine, it's either Graphite Heather or honestly between these two. This one's Voyage Heather and this one's Serpent Heather. Like, these are so beautiful. Graphite Heather, the only reason why I love it so much is because, and I love a gray, is because it goes with everything. See, I could easily pop these 2 together and have a colorwork sweater. I could pop these 2 together, have a colorwork sweater. Oh my gosh, these 2. Or I can go with this. See what I mean? Like, it just goes with everything. So I find you can't go wrong with having a nice gray staple yarn in your stash. And you could always, for an example, if you are wanting to be budget friendly but still want to support your amazing indie dyed friends, you could always do, let's say you would use Twill for the body, and then you would use those amazing hand dyed skeins for the colorwork yoke, or you could use those as the accent. So you can mix and match your bases, and you can mix and match your yarns together. I think that would be amazing, is mixing, matching hand dyed with company yarns. So that's why I think it's great to always have like a nice gray on staple, and you can just mix and match with those different types of yarns, and I think it just creates this most unique piece that you have in your wardrobe. So that is it for this yarn review. Like I said, I hope you loved it. If you like it, definitely give it a thumbs up, and let me know below if you have any more yarn line reviews that you would like for me to do. I've also linked to a blog post with all of the details that I talk about in this video. And as always, you guys, happy knitting, and until next time, bye.